Hey everybody, this is Rydo. We are back with another episode of FTL Advanced Edition. A little pumped right now as we are working through the B-style ships. We last episode did the Vortex and made about the amount of progress on hard mode as I expected, as we've pretty much been making on all these ships. Now we're going to play as the Nisos. Now I said I was a little pumped. What am I pumped about? I am pumped about being done with this series. As a comparison, I did not start recording FTL until I was 30 episodes or so into Isaac. And so, oops, turned up the volume. Let me adjust that. And so, Isaac and now FTL are just on the verge of being put on the back burner. So, as a comparison, what I mean to point out there is I burned out, and let's just face it, I am burned out on FTL. 30 episodes, and if each episode was a little less than an hour, I'd say about 25 hours less on FTL than I did on Isaac. And let's be really realistic. I'm not burned out and tired of playing Isaac as much as I've just plateaued in Isaac and hit a point where I can't go any further. There's going to be a DLC on Isaac, and that DLC may come out fast enough that it'll only be maybe a few days or weeks or maybe a month or two before the DLC on Isaac is out. Guess maybe I should accept bribes and things like that on hard mode. Avoid those fights. But so yeah, I hate to just say. It's not like I'm trying to say that that FTL is unworthy of being played. You should play it. It's a relatively cheap game. Maybe consider getting it on your iPad. That way you have a slightly different experience as far as the times and how often you play it. When you start talking iPad and cell phone games, the amount of time they have to be entertaining is severely less than when somebody has scheduled out time and they are going to sit in front of their computer or their consoles and their TVs and play for hours and hours and hours. Cell phone games usually just has to be entertaining for a few minutes each day, and I can see how playing this once a day for probably not every day but once a week or so, how FTL you would forget about how brutally difficult it is. You would just not even realize it, probably. But I certainly have a schedule I have to hold myself to when recording episodes, so I'm playing FTL in probably the worst way possible, and that is the way where we are just playing a ton of it. Maybe 8+ episodes a day, so maybe 8+ hours if not longer, a day. It's a full-time job, if not more, of just playing this game on days I record. Usually I record a different game on different days, so I keep it a little bit spiced up that way, but how was I supposed to have known this was gonna get me? Oh. This fight was gonna get me killed. That was like half of my life right there. Half of my whole strength right there, just tossed out the window. Let's see. Still didn't fix this. I thought this was done. A lot of cell phone games are like this. They are just kind of too hard, kind of difficult in other ways. It's just weirdness. Alright, so if I could get one upgrade here, I can get this weapon and stop using this, which is helpful. And then next thing I want to do is get another 50 and upgrade my artillery gun some more. Distress beacon, quest beacon, all right next to each other. I have actually destroyed my ship doing things like that. Pretty big risk. Particularly when you start getting below like 5 hull damage. Because you can run into situations. And then heal this guy. Oops. I guess it would help if I powered the med bay. Alright. So, to the quest. Anti-combat drone. Well, made it through this first level. At least, it seems like it. Yeah, let's get the fuel. Sounds like a good deal to me. Look at this. The game has been nice to us. We can take simple, easy locations all the way to the end. This is probably the first time I've ever seen it do this. It's just so random too. They should probably have change that. Like the very first time you play the game, it should just be one straight line, but then that might confuse people the second time they play. But maybe give some options, but have one straight line that's really easy, and just have a default interaction your first game. Maybe take the tutorial all the way to the end, and just there's certainly more than what the tutorial shows you. Distraction buoys, nice. What did distraction buoys do? Leaves a false signal, delaying the rebels one jump. So always? If it delays them one jump, I don't think that really helps. Let's go to the store and see what we can get. Could get the crew teleporter. Let's see, let's sell this. And let's sell this. Mind control doesn't seem like a smart move. Fuel does sound like a smart move. Let's see. Get this up to here. Get this up. Yeah, I guess that's right. I guess that was a good thought. Need to upgrade this. I also need to upgrade this. So one here will let me fire missiles. I have 17 missiles. Have that in my back pocket, ready to use. We might actually have a choice here. We might actually have a chance. That's what I meant to say, not choice. There's really very little choice that goes around in this game. There we go. Nice big area with that hull beam. But one upgrade, then I could be firing missiles right about now too. Like one hit does full amount of damage on this stuff on hard mode. I just think all their numbers are strange, often strange. Really? Okay. So that works, but look at how much hull damage I took immediately. Do I need to just, as soon as possible, start throwing out, upgrading the ships on hard mode, the shields on hard mode? Maybe get it all the way up to 4 at as early as possible. Don't even worry about other things. Alright, so. There we go. Let's take out these weapons as fast as we can. That's one missile. I'm willing to use one missile at the beginning of each fight. Everybody needs some healing. I have 2 hull beams. I have this hull beam, and then I have the artillery beam. So helps. still taking hull damage though. Intruders. Wow. Let's try to space these guys, but I need these guys. Well, that sucks. Once again, one of our vital crewmen members is dead through little fault of my own. We've lost our Zoltan crew member, I believe. That's what they are. The ones that give you energy are called the Zoltans. The ones that are the robots are called the Ingi. How that works, I don't know. So I need some. Yeah, I need another reactor core or two. But let's just exit. That easy path is still not easy enough. So let's see. Take this. Take this. Take this. Trying to take out the shield so that they get hit by the rocks. But man, look at my hull. Haven't been paying attention to that. The hull being way up here is hard to see. It really is. Putting things in the corner. I mean, sure, plenty of other games have your life in the corner, but I'd prefer if the screen went red. I'd prefer if we had a dying symbol right in the middle so it's impossible to miss it. So that's the B type of the Osprey, the Nisos. Only the third time we've ever played as it. It certainly held to its own a little bit better than a lot of the other ships on hard mode, but not hugely. We made it to the second sector. We didn't unlock anything on hard mode, and we didn't get any achievements. So not a lot being accomplished on these hard runs. And that is why this whole series has been on easy. If there has been any question whatsoever as to why I've been just playing on easy, and this is pretty much true for all my series. I'm always going to play on easy. Unless easy is just so ridiculous easy that it's not fun or challenging enough, I'm going to play on easy because it makes so much of a much better series to every episode or every third episode progress a little. If I had done this series on hard, we would be nowhere. Instead of as far as we've gotten as far, pretty far. We have 2 ships that we failed to unlock, and that's about the only thing we haven't done. We beat the game. I probably would have never even beaten the game on hard. So sticking to hard is silly. I don't understand people. If there are people out there that choose hard mode on games, maybe they can only afford one game a year. Maybe they're really good at games, and so hard's not that challenging. But hard on FTL in particular seems challenging. So I've played games where hard's not that difficult, but then it doesn't usually make the game much more fun either. There's some major problems with having easy, normal, and hard, but they need to be there, almost certainly, unless you're gonna put an adaptive system in so that every time you take damage or die, the whole game gets easier, and every time you get long kill streaks, the whole game gets stronger. Uh, if you're not gonna create or program an adaptive system like that, yeah, you need an easy mode, you need a hard mode. Uh, do you really need a normal mode? Only if you can find the numbers that you're changing between hard and easy are drastic enough that a normal mode is noticeable. Uh, Even playing on hard compared to easy, it's not super noticeable what they're doing different. All they're doing different is the percentage chance of me deflecting, dodging damage is lower. The amount of damage I'm taking is still the same because one hit is 1 bar of damage on all systems. So all I can really do is change the percentages of when events occur and when a dodge happens or not. That's all you can really do in hard uh, with this. I don't think you can do much else. Um, but yeah, that's the Nisos. Next time we do the Nether, we made some progress with the Nether, I believe, at one point, but we probably won't on hard. Then the Basilisk, then the Shivan, then the DASR-12, then the Shriek. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll be halfway done at the end of next episode with the B types, and still a little pumped for that. To just be done with FTL. I should have ended a couple weeks ago. I should have ended. This is a good example for everybody. If you're starting to feel like you're just not feeling games, call it, put it on the back burner, play it later. Lots of games in my repertoire of the many games I've played where I've just not felt like it. It didn't catch my attention. A lot of it too has to do with, is the game brand new or not? Is everybody around you talking about it? If you're not getting that buzz, that water cooler moment of the game, it's a lot of games can't hold your attention on their own. It's just how it is sometimes. Anyways, as always, I ask that you like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to follow me on Twitter or Google Plus or Steam or Battle.net, All of that information is down in the notes. I don't think I'm gonna bother mentioning Reddit anymore because until I figure out if Reddit really can, if you can follow people on Reddit, I don't see a point in mentioning it. And I certainly don't want people messaging me there because I just won't check those messages ever. But the information is down in the notes still. I'll leave it there for whatever reason. Thank you for watching my videos, this video and all my other videos. Go watch lots of them. Help me out. Still trying to grow as fast as possible. I am like a baby who swears he can drive a car right now. I'm just like, I can do it. I can do it. Put me behind the wheel. And inevitably my feet don't reach the pedals. And I'm not ready to grow. But I feel the need to. And I guess that's not the exact thing, because I am ready to grow, but it's gonna be a wild ride. Hey, this analogy is working a lot better than I thought it would. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good evening.